Welcome to CB News. We are following the breaking situation in Dhaka, where the city remains on the edge after a powerful earthquake.
Dhaka on the edge. Experts warn the capital can't survive a major earthquake. A 7.0 earthquake could destroy Dhaka. Here's what experts reveal. Dhaka has just faced its strongest shaking in decades, and experts warn this was only the beginning. More than 8 lakh buildings are at risk. 95% were built without approval. A major earthquake could turn the capital into a disaster zone. In this CB News documentary, we uncover the science, the danger, and the truth behind Dhaka's unplanned urban jungle. Are we prepared or heading towards catastrophe? Let's find out.
Channel CB.
Dhaka's reality. Dhaka, a megacity of nearly 20 million people. More than 21 lakh buildings, all rising on one of the most delicate seismic zones on Earth. Experts call the city a ticking bomb. And the recent 5.7 quake may have been the clearest warning yet. The recent quake. On Friday, a 7.0 magnitude earthquake shook Dhaka and nearby districts. At least 10 people were killed, more than 100 were injured, and thousands panicked across the city. The next morning, a 3.3 magnitude aftershock followed. Experts say these were not isolated events. Tectonic setting. Bangladesh sits at the junction of 3 major tectonic plates: the Indian plate, the Burmese plate, and the Eurasian plate. This region has been storing massive seismic energy for decades. The plate lock has opened. This boundary had been locked for many years. The 5.7 quake has unlocked it. We narrowly avoided a disaster. A magnitude 7 or even 7.5 could happen soon. Studies show the region could produce a quake as large as 8.2 to 9, strong enough to devastate even the most prepared nations. Weak soil, weak foundations. Dhaka soil is soft, loose, and extremely vulnerable. It amplifies shaking, and when the ground's natural frequency matches a building's frequency, collapse becomes almost impossible to avoid. So how vulnerable is Dhaka? Let's look at the numbers. 21 lakh buildings, more than 8 lakh are at high risk. Between 2006 and 2016, 95,000 buildings were constructed. Only 4,000 received approval. That means 95% were unapproved. Unregulated construction. The truth is alarming. Most buildings in Dhaka should not exist. Untrained masons, altered designs, low-quality materials, narrow lanes, and unchecked urban growth, together they've turned Dhaka into one of the most earthquake-vulnerable capitals in the world. Rajuk response. Accountability is being strengthened. We have identified 3,382 illegal or non-compliant buildings. After the quake, all Rajuk officials had their leave cancelled. A new color-coded marking system is being proposed. Red, extremely dangerous or illegal. Yellow, vulnerable. Green, earthquake-resistant. But experts warn these steps may be far too late. Oversight failures. Bangladesh purchased advanced structural assessment tools under a World Bank project, equipment worth hundreds of crores. Many of those tools still remain unused. A disaster resilience assessment trust was planned for Mokhakali. It is now stuck in bureaucratic delays. Engineers warning. A 5.7 quake has already cracked many buildings. A magnitude 7 would bring devastation beyond imagination. What a major quake would do. BUET experts believe a major earthquake would overwhelm the city. fires from ruptured gas lines, citywide power outages, collapsed water and sewage systems, thousands trapped, and emergency vehicles unable to enter narrow lanes. A city unlivable. Survivors may not even find a safe route to escape. Dhaka will become unlivable. Fire service capacity. The fire service and civil defense say their capacity is not enough. They need more volunteers, better equipped hospitals, stronger blood banks, heavy rescue equipment, and helicopter evacuation capability. Preparedness exists, but not enough for a major disaster. The first 72 hours. The Bangladesh Meteorological Department says the first 72 hours are crucial. Dhaka's soft soil can prolong shaking and increase damage to already weak structures. This was one of the strongest quakes in decades. A major quake can occur at any time. What must be done? Experts recommend immediate action. Enforce the National Building Code, retrofit old buildings, widen key roads, create emergency corridors, build community rescue groups, conduct public training and earthquake drills, and take strict action, including criminal charges against illegal construction. Final warning. Dhaka's greatest threat is not the earthquake itself, but its lack of preparedness. The question is not if a major quake will strike, but when. Will we act now, or will we wait for a disaster that could claim hundreds of thousands of lives? This is CB News. We will continue to follow this developing situation. If you live in Dhaka, tell us in the comments, did you feel the recent quake? Stay informed, stay prepared, and subscribe for more in-depth reporting.
Channel CB.